Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to another Omeezy vid. Okay, it's titled AB Drinking Isn't Funny Anymore. It was never funny to me. I always knew it was a problem. I never liked him. I always thought that it was weird that y'all thought it was funny, especially when he was being weird with women when he would get drunk. But I guess he's taking it too far now, as if the other shit wasn't too far. It's been too far, in my opinion. But now I guess people are collectively feeling like, okay, this ain't funny no more. This is too far. So let's see what he's done now. Let's watch.
It has been a minute. The last time that we stopped in on Adrien,
oh, he working out now. Good for him.
They were on the road to recovery.
That beer belly child.
They prepared for their
he looked about 7.5 months pregnant.
respective boxing matches, and it seems as though they had disassociated with any alcohol, women, or distractions that kept them from being focused on the end-all be-all goal. Structure was in, chaos was out that was ruining their streams, and these two brothers seemed to be as locked in as possible. But almost immediately, that stuff started to creep back in, and it may have ruined everything in a fatal way this time.
Putting you on camera and you just getting drunk and humiliating yourself. Because then, God forbid something happen, it's going to be hella Dean. Oh, Dean, that's Dean fault. You should have Dean, hella Dean. It ain't even good clips. So just coming in and just laughing at, oh, ha, look at bro. Same again, ha. And then starting watching for the wrong reason. Watch for change and entertainment. Just watching to see fall and fail and get canceled and get cases.
What's that one
Hello.
GTA meme?
Oh, here we go again.
Their locked-in series didn't keep...
Okay, look at Dean getting some common sense and waking up a little bit.
Adrien Broner and Dean the Great away from all of the travesties and controversies and chaos that had them ultimately destroying their career. It just temporarily put it on hold. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's going to go a long way for the channel. By the time you're watching this, we're already at 200.
Okay, sorry.
Now, back to the video. Things were looking great for the guys. They seemed to be on focus, had a clear content structure and plan, not just to put views on screens and eyeballs in seats, but ultimately something that would change their lives and their trajectory. And every single update that we got from them seemed to be more pounds shedded, better looking skin, and all of these things that would result in a better version of Adrien Broner and Dean the Great at the end of it all. But slowly but surely, things kept creeping back in, whether it be the fights between the
sorry, their builds just looked funny standing there, no shade.
Two of them over the money, or whether it be the legal cases that both of them are facing that could be detrimental. If those things have an opportunity to creep back in, then why wouldn't alcohol, right? Why wouldn't the drink or the liquor be able to creep back in as well? Remember the intro video when I said that this could be fatal? Adrien Broner's drinking has gotten tremendously worse this time. I think
again, alcohol syndrome. What is it called when you have like alcohol poisoning? I think maybe you could just say alcohol poisoning, but yeah, that can kill you.
When you're on a continuous, heavy, and uninterrupted drinking spree. But it's gotten so bad that Adrien...
Who can do that? It fucking feels terrible to drink. I don't understand. I just can't relate. I don't get it. And I understand some people have an addiction to alcohol, so... You know, he might be an alcoholic. He gotta be, because how are you binge drinking for days on end and just always fucked up all the time? It feels horrible. You feel like literal shit once the liquor really hit. You start feeling nauseous and you throwing up. Like, that shit is horrible.
Broner has been hostile.
I don't drink oranges
This is
at
after
all.
going cold turkey for about 45 days and then hopping back up on that wagon. That can't be good for your liver. So much so that the doctors said that he should heed these very, very dark warnings. Now, to be honest with you, that's tough to hear, and I wouldn't wish that upon no man, especially somebody that has kids. Usually when somebody gets some news like that they are facing a situation that can be ultimately fatal, their life changes. They turn around, they get things together, they clean up their act. So what happens when somebody who is cleaning up their act relapses, gets hospitalized, and gets that type of news? Most likely when they come back out, they will be facing the same type of situations, demons, whatever you want to say, once they get out of the hospital.
For you, gang. Oh, there you go. I got it. Got you right, bro. Yeah. The peak signs get you right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you gonna trash the room already?
Do that?
Huh? Look what he did. Look what he did.
Hey, why?
My food. That is your food, bitch.
Pizza.
You walk through like you can't get wet. Yeah, nigga.
What?
You really run away from it. So, can you threaten it?
Look, he's so drunk he can't even. Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
On surface, it is hee, ha, laughy, jokey. But in all of the time that I've covered Adrien Broner on this channel specifically, this seems like the worst. For anybody that has anybody who is an alcoholic in their family, this type of lethargic, slurring stuff usually is not really a good sign. Normally when Adrien Broner gets drunk, he's energetic, he's hyper, he has these moods. Now, I don't even really know how to describe this, but it's not just a sad watch for us, but also for somebody like Adrien the Great who's actually in the building with him every single day, watching this relapse happen in real time.
What a nigga you got? Now let's see that nigga on the mist though.
I bet 2,000 on my nigga.
Let's go see what he looking like on the mist though.
Yeah, he already tired.
He been doing mist bar like 5 minutes.
Hey, look though. I really lied to lose you. I really lied. Tell your boy to be
Oh, so we gotta be like, yeah.
I'd rather lie than lose. I'd rather lie.
What's up on screen, man?
Put the repercussions on, bro, because you're not looking so loaded.
Hey, hold my glasses. Hold my glasses. Hell no. Hey, hold my glasses. Hey, those are fire.
Yeah, but try to get in your one.
Those are fire. I don't know about that one.
Of course he's supporting this clown, Lemmy. I don't like him.
Yeah, get that shit together, man. Y'all know shit, man. You ain't no motherfucking lie. Get that shit together, what?
I'm up there, man. You're embarrassing yourself, man. Get up out of here.
I'm good. He's good.
Adrien Broner is zoned out when he is drunk. And as a real family member of alcoholics and people who have been in medical situations due to their alcoholism, I know exactly what's going on here. This is a sign of somebody who is about to face potential procedures, real long-lasting health issues, complications because they just cannot put the bottle down. And it's different when they're at their own house and you can kind of avoid it by, not going to visit them, close the door, whatever the case may be. But this time, this is all being displayed on live stream. It's kind of disheartening hearing things that we probably shouldn't be hearing as a community or as onlookers. Like when Dean the Great gets a text message or a phone call from Adrien Broner's doctor saying that he has pancreatitis.
His doctor just texted me and said, AB has pancreatitis, that's why he needs morphine /
What doctor does this?
It's the only medication that can treat it. Alcohol is going to kill him if he doesn't stop in 3 years.
And so all of this...
No, I don't know about the alcohol cap on that. Seems like he violating all type of, HIPAA laws? I don't believe that a doctor would text. He not even a family member. He just gonna, hey, if you don't get him to stop doing, he gonna die in 3 years like that, I'm not buying that.
This is how we get back to Dean the Great sitting on that back porch, calling out Adrien Broner for saying that, we basically betrayed everybody. We were supposed to be getting a bunch of views and eyes to show people motivation and change, but instead we were showing a real life downfall on live stream.
Putting you on camera and you just getting drunk and humiliating yourself. Because then, God forbid something happen, it's going to be hella Dean. Oh, Dean, that's Dean fault. You should have Dean, hella Dean. It ain't even good clips. So just coming in and just laughing at, ha, look at bro. Same again, ha. And then starting to watching for the wrong reason. Also watch for change and entertainment. Just watching to see fall and fail and get canceled and get cases.
Yeah, that's really kind of tough. If you're somebody who's a part of this camp, you've probably got to be asking yourself, what's changed? Just 45 days ago, Dean the Great and Adrien Broner embarked on a journey in order to rectify and right their wrongdoings, be on a better pathway for life, etc., etc. But all of a sudden, there's been this total 180 change back into what they've been doing. When researching this video, I saw that the biggest difference was the location. They are no longer in that boxing warehouse where they were locked in for 45 days, and they're out in this mansion. But why is this so different now?
Hey, gang.
What?
What you making that with though?
Don't matter.
What you gonna put in the cup though?
What you mean? Get off my back. Bitch ass nigga.
What's in the cup, nigga?
Ice.
What you gonna make? What you gonna put in the ice?
In the ice, bitch. Better not be no drink. Man, what the fuck you talking about, man? Like, better not be no drink.
The warehouse isn't just a building where all of the equipment is, but it symbolized something. It gave them structure. The warehouse had rules. There were no bars, there was no girls, there was no alcohol, good food, good workouts, and structure. And inside that environment, Adrien Broner honestly thrived. There were no crash outs because there was nothing to crash out with. Sometimes the environment is the thing that really can change and make or break if somebody is going to do good or bad. And we were seeing that in real time as Adrien Broner was at a warehouse locked in for 45 days. Now, I'm not saying everything was perfect. Even with the warehouse of it all, there were still incidents that happened here and there.
I don't know what's going on today. Hey, Dean. Hey. That's all.
Fool, bro. What do you mean you get drunk and just get
No.
No. That's not it, bro.
I'm trying to assist you.
Oh, they not assistants, bro.
No,
Fuck wrong with Cat? He get drunk and just turn into Diddy.
Why am I here if she was gonna be here?
For real though, what did I do to you, AB?
Nah, I wanted you first. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody had me. What the fuck?
For real?
Nobody had me.
So you just doing all this shit for free? Fuck ya! We ain't gonna
Fuck ya.
Yeah, nigga. Hey! Oh, yeah, he getting serious. He getting serious. Nah, he getting serious. I'm gone. This nigga got sentimental on me, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, it's business. Stop fucking the business up, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Fuck, nigga, don't be a part of this shit, then, nigga.
But overall, I would say that it was a net positive. Once you take the vices away from an addict or somebody who is, susceptible to falling back into these situations, then ultimately you should see a better result. But
sorry. I'm laughing because at the beginning I'm like, this ain't funny, this been not funny, but I'm over here just cracking up at these clips. But sorry. It's just so ridiculous. That doesn't mean that it's acceptable and it's okay and it should continue. But, it's just they're so ridiculous that it's funny.
No, whether it was the lease ending or the 45 days were up or whatever the case may be, they removed themselves from this warehouse, got into a mansion, and everything was back at their disposal. And almost instantly, they went back to the pavement, hitting the streets, doing exactly what they were doing in the first place. Getting lit, getting turned up, pouring up, old Adrien Broner, old Dean the Great. No, Dean, you don't say fuck it. You don't just throw everything away that you've gained over these past couple of days. That just doesn't make any sense. You're gonna end up just like this.
You need the wheelchair? We're going back to the locker room. We're going back to the other spot, bro.
Wow.
Come on. We're going back to the spot.
I hate people like this. I cannot drink or go out with people like this.
Go, nigga.
Nah, don't get disrespectful, though. Try to help niggas. Come on.
Go.
Alright. I'm out. Come on. Fuck that.
Shit.
Alright. What you want us to bring? What's up for you? Stay in the house. He'll listen and let me. Say, hey, stop, or you no more dinero. Just keep spoiling, bro. Hey, tell the driver to keep driving around till he fall asleep. He gonna fall asleep soon. And once he fall asleep, just leave him in the car with the window open. And then we just bring him upstairs.
I'm about to tell you, I'm about to make it happen. You're right.
That's honestly super disappointing, but honestly predictable. Locked In didn't change the dynamic between the two. It just gave them this content event so that they can kind of bury all of the underlying issues that they had. And for what it's worth, it did work. But once the doors were open, they were set back free to get right back into the problems and things that got them into the problems and things that may end up being the downfall of both of their careers and potentially even lives. So this is honestly where the biggest mistake is in and of it all. I don't think that you can have a conversation with Adrien Broner and Dean the Great about the health implications and the ramifications of continuously going on these drinking benders. But what they didn't understand was that their PR was getting some sort of at least decent look by doing this Locked In series, right? They were starting to see the dollars come back in, sponsors were wanting to be attached to them, and people were at least forgetting about, for the short time, all the stuff that happened beforehand. But now with them being back in the mean streets and back to their old ways, those pockets are being impacted, and I do mean in a bad way.
Man, that shit's back to square one, man. That's the whole point of doing this whole lock-in call is actually be locked in, bro. We had sponsors and a bunch of more sponsors that pulled out because they're like, nah, I see the nigga getting bad and drinking, like, looking drunk and shit, bro. Starting to fuck money up now. Definitely on 7 figures, 100%. 100%, 8 figures.
You kind of reap what you sow, and I don't know if Dean the Great thought that, he would have the ability to dibble back and forth with drinking and then come back out of it to go back to a normal lifestyle and then kind of touch and play with it. But as somebody, again, who is a real family member of somebody who suffers from alcoholism, I knew exactly what was going on. You can't just breadcrumb an alcoholic. You can't say like, yo, we'll play with it today and then put it down and then go back to it tomorrow. Especially because they went cold turkey in the first place. Once they get a taste of that old thing, they want that old thing back. It's an addiction after all. Like, it can't.
Hot take and kind of unrelated but related. I think food is the same way. Like, people, I watch a lot of people on YouTube who are like on weight loss journeys and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, moderation, and I'm gonna eat hot Cheetos and, a bit over here. And it's like, no, you got to be 300, 400 pounds by eating a whole bunch of processed food and like fast food. You trying to have that in moderation isn't helpful when you're a food addict. Like, you have to go cold turkey. You just have to. You got to suffer through it until you get that out of your system, because you can train yourself to like healthier food. So you just got to power through, because you trying to like you said, breadcrumb all of these things. All it does is keep those cravings activated. But after a while, you can't crave things that you're not having. If you starve your body of that bullshit, after a while, you won't even crave it anymore. Like, you can go very long periods of time without having it. But I watch a lot of fat people who, and this is no shade to them because I am rooting for them, but they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just having, Chick-fil-A over here, McDonald's, and I'm going to Chipotle, and yeah, I'm just because, moderation. Bro, if you knew about moderation, you wouldn't be that big, okay? You obese because you don't know nothing about moderation. So you're going to have to go cold turkey, and you're going to have to just eat regular foods, okay? Whole foods, eat some fruit and shit if you want something sweet. But you trying to, bring in that bullshit in small doses, it doesn't work. And this is why I be watching these people. They be big as hell. Months past, still big as hell. Okay, still obese. Still ain't lost no weight. So, yeah, that's something that you have to do. So...
Can't play with this. So now things are starting to be impacted. The health, the money, those things are starting to be impacted. The event is starting to be impacted. The main priority is being lost in the sauce. And so 45 days later, maybe the guts are gone. Maybe they're a little bit more active. They can run a little bit longer, but it's almost like we're back to the same starting point. Dean the Great babysitting Adrien Broner while he's drunk, threatening to step away from live streaming with him because he's so detrimental to the brand and the business and their health.
Man, bro, gang, cool. No, I can't stream with you, bro, if you keep doing this fuck shit, my nigga. For real, though.
He does not care.
Nah, bro. Bro. For real, my nigga.
He's zoned out.
I'm not, nigga, that shit bad, bro. And then niggas filming it and shit, that shit just bad luck, bro.
You?
Yeah, but I'm not finna just condone that shit, my nigga.
You ain't condoning nothing, bro. Stop saying words I can't spell, nigga. Starting out this
now you playing, my nigga. I'm not playing with you, my nigga. For real, though. On some business shit.
Serious ass, nigga. Go be serious.
I'm serious right now, though. That's a serious convo I have, bro. And you keep playing doing the same shit, bro.
Me personally, I just don't understand why he's so mad that he gave a thirsty camel water and they drunk up all the water. Like, that's what exactly is gonna happen. So we're back at square one, right? Where we started. Not a new chapter, the same chapter, but we just hit play on the pause button that we pressed at the beginning of the 45 days. Inside Locked In, Adrien Broner would become sober because there was nothing around him to make him not sober. Outside Locked In, with alcohol back, women back, no structure, the same problems came back in less than a week, drinking again, hospitalized, being exhausted. The deeper question becomes, can you fix somebody by changing where they are, or do you need to really fix the root cause? Why they do what they do? Locked In may have changed to Adrien.
You can't fix nobody. They gotta fix their damn self. They have to want it for themselves, and they have to want to be better. You can't force anybody to want that.
Or was restricting him from all of his different vices, but it didn't restrict him from who he actually is. It didn't change anything. It didn't address any real questions, deeper traumas, etc., that makes him who he is. So naturally, they had to leave the warehouse at some point, and he'd ultimately get back up on that wagon. So if Dean wants to keep this gravy train rolling and this friendship lasting, and ultimately Adrien Broner alive, he's got to make some real tough decisions. He could change locations all he wants. He could go from Miami to Tennessee, to Texas, to LA, to New York. That's not going to be the thing that stops.
I think he already here.
You have to address the real underlying issues before it's too late.
Yeah, this is really sad. Hopefully he does get the help that he needs, but yeah, he has to want that for himself. Dean can't force that on him. Nobody can. He has to want to get sober and actually take the steps to get there. So hopefully this doesn't get bad and he doesn't end up, having alcohol poisoning and, kicking the bucket. Well, let's hope not, because he gets on my nerves, but I wouldn't want anything to happen to him. So, yeah, this is a really sad situation. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!